Hi, this is djmax Kimchi, and today I'm doing an anime review of Ranma 1 half. The story goes like this. Ranma Saotome, the main character, and his dad Gemma swims across the ocean to go to China. Once they get there, they meet up with this tour guide who takes them to Jusenkyo. It is a training ground with bamboo poles. In Jusenkyo, there are also springs which are cursed. They fall into them, and Gemma turns into a panda, and Ranma turns into a girl. The first episode shows them back home in Tokyo, in the streets while it's raining. They are in the girl form and the panda form, and they're fighting about Ranma having a fiancée, and he has to marry her. And Ranma saying, "No, I will not marry her, and I'll go back to China and find a cure." Ranma loses eventually, and Gemma carries him all the way to the Tendo household, which is the fiancé's house, and they meet, and they hate each other, the fiancé and Ranma. So yeah, that's the plot. Well, actually, I guess I should add that they're trying to find a cure while they're trying to see if they're actually going to get married or not. And there's other girls in it that are also fiancés. When you watch the anime, you'll see why they're fiancés. And they're all trying to see who's going to marry him eventually. And yeah, that's the plot. That whole thing is the plot, and otherwise it's just funny comedy and stuff, and I'm pretty sure you'll really enjoy. So now back onto the topic. Next I'll talk about the characters. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'll talk about the curse. Now, in Jusenkyo, all the curses are either something that turns you into the opposite gender, which is, I think, one of them, or two. And the rest are animals and some mythical creatures. And basically, if you have cold water and you spill it on someone with a curse, they turn into that cursed creature that they fell into. And when you douse them back with warm water, they turn back to normal. So it's a half and half. Thus the name Ranma 1 half, because he's half boy, half girl due to the curse. And there are several characters like that throughout the whole show, which I'll list later. Next, I'll be talking about the characters. First off, there's Ranma Saotome, who is a stubborn yet easygoing character who knows martial arts since he learned it since he was 3, and he's, I think, the best out of the teenagers on hand-to-hand combat. He has a somewhat of a ponytail that it is explained that he needs it to be in a ponytail in order to prevent it from growing too long because of some other curse he gained. And so yeah, there's him, who, like I said before, turns into a girl. And there's Akane Tendo, who is one of the female main characters. She is a hot-tempered tomboy girl or just tomboy, who is very brutal. She likes to break stuff. And it seems, because all the guys in her school tries to ask her out, she really hates boys. There's only one exception, because there's a doctor named Dr. Tofu, one of the weirdest names ever, who she has a crush on. Next, there's Ryoga, who is a rival of Ranma's. He is constantly lost because he has no sense of directions at all. He, at one point, when someone says Tokyo is straight ahead, he went straight, even though there's a curve on the road, which normally a normal person would just follow the road. He just went completely straight, leading to a forest, and got lost, and about a few months later, he shows up to Tokyo, all battered up and his clothes ripped and stuff. He is very strong. He can carry a steel umbrella that he carries around, and he fell into a spring that turns into a black piglet, which later Akane calls that piglet Pichan and keeps it as a pet. And Ryoga has a crush on Akane since then. Next is Shampoo. She is a girl from China who followed Rama all the way to Tokyo in order to kill him at first, but then falls in love and wants to marry Rama. And she fell into the spring that turns her into a cat. And so there's that. She does the Amazon style, I think. There's a place in China called Amazon, and there's only girls there, and they have their own style there. Then there's Moose, who's in love with Shampoo, came all the way from China to see Shampoo and be a rival towards Rama. And he is completely blind without his extremely thick glasses. And he's a master of weapons, it seems. Or master of weapons that comes out of his sleeves. And he's just this weird character. Yet I started rooting for him because he's pathetic, but he tries. And Shampoo never acknowledges him, so yeah, bitch. And he fell into a spring that turns into a duck. And there's, let's see, what was his name? Whatever, I'll just talk about his sister first. Kodachi. She is Akane's rival, who is in this other school that has gymnastics martial arts. I don't even know what that is. And yeah, they fight with gymnastics tools, and they can't use their hands, and I guess they could only use their feet. So there's that. And she's madly in love with Rama because she was saved by him when she was falling off a roof. I don't know why that made her fall in love with him, and whatever. And that's right, Kuno. Kuno is the brother, and he's in love with Akane, and at the same time in love with the girl version of Rama, which I find very disturbing. But yet it's very funny. There's also Ukyo, my favorite character. She's sort of a tomboy, but she has this girly style, or girly ish feminine whatever thing. And actually Rama says that Akane is the non-cute fiance and Ukyo is the cute fiance. That's what if you watch the anime, you'll understand. She's good at cooking okonomiyaki, which is like pancakes in Japan. And she uses that as a martial arts style. I don't know what's with this anime. They have random martial arts. And speaking of which, I forgot to tell you that Kuno does kendo. So, yeah. Anyways, next there's Sasuke or Sosuke, whichever it was. He's a ninja who's not that good of a ninja, but he's very sneaky. That's the only thing he's good at. And he's always he's like he works under the Kuno's family, and he's treated very badly. And Akane shows some respect, and he appreciates that. So there's that guy. Happosai, who is a really perverted, worse than Jiraiya, steals underwear type of guy, who's like, I think he was 300 years old in the anime. And I'm like, what the heck? And he's the person who created the Anything Goes style martial arts, which Rama and Akane is learning. And then there's Cologne, who is the wise woman who Rama kept calling her mummy because she's all wrinkled up and she's also about 300 years old, which I find very weird. And she's Shampoo's great-great-great-grandmother or something, and still alive. What the heck? I guess that happens. Son and Genma. Son and Genma. I'm just gonna put them in the same category because they're just exactly the same. They're crybabies. They taught their child martial arts. They are bad at shogi, and that's all I could tell you. Next, these two characters aren't that important, but I'll still talk about them. They're like, I think they were called the Golden Ice Skaters or something. They have this ice skating martial arts, and they use that to fight Rama. I don't really know why, but the girl in that couple really likes Pichan. I mean, adores Pichan, because she collects cute stuff. So there's that. Okay, yes, this is a long list of characters. I'm probably never gonna do this again. I'll probably just list the main characters from now on. But oh well, that happened today. And I hope you weren't bored by this, but all these characters, I find them very interesting and unique. So there's that. Now, overall, how is the dubbing and stuff? Yeah, let's just go with that. My opinion. The dubbing in English wasn't that bad. Although it was like, I think, late. No, wait, it might have been early 90s anime. The dubbing wasn't that bad. They actually put some effort into it. Japanese dubbing, well, you already know it's legend if you already watch Japanese anime in Japanese dub or raw or subtitled. The colors are very fluent, and for the time it was made, they actually did a good job on it. I mean, it is a predecessor of Inuyasha because it was made by the same person, but yeah, it seems a little like clean, should I say, like nothing skipped. Yeah, there are some repeated images, but that's only for some effects. And the story? Yeah, the comedy can be repetitive, but I don't really mind. It's just funny, more funny, and just a bunch of stuff like that. The opening songs, ending songs, all of them are made for the anime instead of like those anime where they have singers just sing random songs. Yeah, it was actually made for this anime, so I really appreciate that kind of stuff, and I really liked it. And this anime I'm actually very nostalgic about because it's one of my first anime I've seen that I actually knew what anime was. I knew it was from Japan and all that. By the way, I'm Korean, and it's just, yeah, I would give a good rating for this. Now, if you're not into the 90s style anime, then stay away from it. Unless you want to give it a try, then I highly recommend it. So there. Next, I'll probably be reviewing Gundam Wing. Yeah, I know it's just random, but I'm gonna choose random anime every time. Bye.
何から話せばよいのやら。
ラマ殺す。シャンプーラマ。てめえ何しやがる。
人呼んで風林館高校の青い雷。説明してもらおうかランマくん。オラの技を手品呼ばわりする気か。
婿殿、多少はできるようじゃぞ。あかねちゃんのパンティ。
うちの天道道場理想乱末大修行の受選挙。
まさに悲劇蜜をかぶると
女になっちゃうふざけた体質。
茜の稲漬け。
お客さんここよ、伝説の修行場受選挙。お客さん物好きね、大変危険なのでもう誰も使ってないのよこの修行場。あ、お客さん何するね。泉に落ちたら大変よ。はいやー、ニャ兄ちゃんに落ちてしまった。ニャ兄ちゃんは1500年前若い娘が溺れたという悲劇的伝説あるのだよ。以来そこで溺れた者皆若い娘の姿になってしまう呪い的泉。ほら見ろ、娘になってしまった。
命を捨てても男を捨てる気はなかったわい。
風林館高校はどこだ。
早乙女の足様、朝ごはんですよ。ラマ、責任取るよろし。
伊達に100年生きとらんわ。
フォローになってないわよお姉ちゃん。よしよしよし。
貴様、茜くんに対してなれなれしい。
それが失礼したね。
シャルロットはあずさちゃんのものですわ。
だけど茜笑うとかわいいよ。
うちの天道道場理想乱末大修行の受選挙。
まさに悲劇蜜をかぶると